Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here, and today we're going to be using Dragalge in SSOU. What we're going to do is something I've done on this channel before, but for those newer viewers or those who haven't been familiar with those videos, basically I'm seeing the Pokemon in the set we're going to be using, and we're going to build around it live, and then we're going to proceed to ladder with it. So this live has it all. We're going to be team building after we already picked this fun focus, and then we're going to be laddering. So definitely stay tuned if you like that. As for Dragalge, you might be wondering why I picked it. Well, I feel like it's a really threatening option if you're able to remove some steel types, and because of that, my personal preference for the next team member is going to be a Magnet Pole Magnezone. We're not going to determine the set quite yet, but I feel like this too is a great starting point. They provide an amazing special backbone, with Dragalge having absolutely absurd power. I mean, hell, let's type it into the calculator quick. We got a Dragalge, we got an RU choice spec set with adaptability. Let's say we're facing a, I don't know, talk specs with physically defensive. Draco Meteor is doing 97 to 109. After Stealth Rocks, it is always killing, and that is just the beginning of the absolute reign of terror that 97 base special attack does when you pair it with adaptability and choice specs and the modest nature and all these EVs. I mean, I know it only hits a respectably mediocre at best 322 special attack, but adaptability modifier is just amazing, especially with such a high power move like Draco Meteor. And yeah, Focus Blast is mainly there for Trancar, honestly, but it also helps because it's able to nail Magnezone and X-Drill for a one-shot, even to a kill Ferrothorn. Shadow Ball is solely there for Aegislash, and you can honestly use Flip Turn or Dragon Pulse, but I don't want to hit that in case we run into that, so why not? Actually, would Flip Turn be better just for the sporadic Chansey or Blissey? You know what? We'll go with Flip Turn for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, the speed EVs are able to outrun Zero Speed Tyranitar and Clefable as well. And, you know, with a little bit of creep, I figured why not. It also has pretty decent special bulk, so with the SP, we're able to take things like Moonblast and things from Rotom Heat pretty comfortably at least, so that helps. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, but anyway, Magnet Pole Magnezone is mainly there for Corviknight and Skarmory, as Corviknight in particular is able to really stomach a couple Draco Meteors, especially once it's special defensive, right? Skarmory can tank, non-Dracos like Sludge Waves pretty easily, and I'd love to make those moves a bit more spammable, so yeah. It also matches up nicely against Fairy types, which are able to absorb Draco Meteor, so it makes it a bit less, prediction reliant, which is helpful. We're not going to decide to set yet right now. I'm leaning towards specs. It has to be Magnet Pole. The Substitute plus Body Press set's a viable option, and if I'm lacking on speed control, I could also run Choice Scarf, so we'll definitely stay tuned and try to figure out what's best for that. But anyway, I have two Pokemon that are relatively grounded. When I say relatively, I mean entirely grounded, and I'm very weak to things like Excadrill right now. Spikes decimate me, and honestly, what I really like on Magnezone teams is a Defogger that's reliable. So I'm fairly certain I'm going to be running either a Corviknight or a Mandibuzz here. Now, Mantine is possible if I'm really weak to Psychic Volcarona. So we're just going to say, okay, next spot is either Corviknight or Mandibuzz or Mantine, but we're not going to determine that yet. We're going to determine that based off of other things. Now, what Stealth Rock setter do you guys think would be best here? Personally, again, we're assuming that we have a flying type Stealth Rock setter. We're still kind of weak to some other things as well. I feel as if Clefable would be a good option as it checks Urshifu, and that's a huge problem to us. It also gives us Dark Resist, Fighting Resist, Dragon Immunity. I feel like we're almost definitely going to have Clefable anyway, unless we use Weezing Galar, due to Urshifu being super restricted. And fitting Weezing with Dragalge seems really challenging, so I'm going to go ahead and say we're probably going to be using a Clefable. Unfortunately, right now in this metagame that we're in, due to how restrictive we are for Urshifu and even things like Toxic Status, for example, really important to use Clefable on most of your teams, or Weezing Galar with like Regen Cores to really help punish those things. So yeah, but now we have these three, and it looks like we're increasingly weak to some Pokemon. Thankfully, Clefable can help a little bit with Dragapult, but we're still weak to Aegislash and Gengar, which is a bit of a pro for Mandibuzz. However, we're also even weaker to Excadrill, which is a huge pro for Corviknight. And Rillaboom, while it doesn't decimate us, neither Magnezone nor Dragalge are particularly good counters to it. I understand that Dragalge is a 4-time resist to Woodhammer, but it doesn't like taking knockoff, and if it's Stomping Tantrum Swords Dance, then you can forget about it, which also decimates Magnezone, and with Swords Dance, it's able to be Clefable, so we gotta be careful here. So I think that at this point we can basically rule out Mantine, as it's not able to do as well against Drill, especially if it's Toxic, and it also struggles with, the aforementioned other Pokemon as well, such as the Ghost types. It's not able to deal with in the long haul as well, especially if it's like Nasty Plot on a Gengar or Electric Move on Gengar. Specs Dragapult with Hex can annoy it, or Thunder Wave plus Dragon Darts, etc., and Aegislash with Toxic or Surge and Sage. Yeah, so you get the point. Because of that, we're probably going to need help with Volcarona in our last couple of slots. we need to start looking at Volcarona checks, is what I'm trying to say. Now, something we could do is we could use an Urshifu Rapid Strike. Urshifu Rapid Strike simply revenge kill Volcarona and really take advantage of momentum as well, but on top of that, it's able to lure in things like Toxapex, Amoonguss, and Tangrowth. With the Surging Strikes would do nothing into them, and Rocky Helmet potentially chip it back, so if you U-turn them, get your Dragalge and Magnezone, it's actually really helpful. So I'm thinking maybe we use Urshifu Rapid Strike, and then we don't mind taking another Fire Weak Pokemon, and then we pair it with Corviknight. So yeah, I'm thinking Urshifu Rapid plus Corviknight here. But now with these 5, we're pretty weak to a couple things here. Kyurem is a nuisance. Thankfully, Dragalge does well with Rotom Heat, so we're not as worried about that. Switching into Volcarona isn't too easy, so again, Kyurem. We need to have something called like pivot into Volcarona, maybe with Psychic. So okay, we're weak to that. What else are we weak to? Oh, we have Crawdon pretty nicely with Urshifu, and having Magnezone be quicker potentially. All right. Opposing Magnezone, we don't have an electric immunity, that's not great. Especially considering we're weak to Kyurem, so I don't love that. We might have to run Blissey in the last slot, or Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat could do the trick as well. We are really weak to Ghost types. Something like a Sub Gengar could absolutely decimate us, unfortunately. I'm thinking we go with either Blissey or Tyranitar last. Let's think here. So, we could go Scarf. I think that we have to go Scarf Magnezone. And I know that's not like a conventional set, but you have to think it through for a minute. It still traps Skarmory easily, and with a little chip on Corviknight, it traps that, or honestly, it can regardless if you play your cards right. And on top of that, it's also now being able to outrun and revenge kill things like Urshifu Rapid Strike, Gengar, Cinderace is actually quick. We're really weak to Cinderace, but we're just fine, because Cinderace isn't really going to stand it. I have very strong feelings to mute ban, but that's aside the point. You can revenge kill Kyurem, Hydreigon, etc. So that's cool. I think we're going to make it Scarf Magnezone because we need the speed controlling this team. Now, it's going to be Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, Body Press, Thunderbolt, and that's because Body Press means that we're able to 2-KO Drill and switch in and also pressure a lot of Blissey and Chansey, doing the 35-40% chance, 40 damage, percent damage, not HP damage, sorry, to Blissey. And I mean, say Dragalge chips it and then it doesn't recover immediately, it's easily in 2-KO range, and that's really helpful. So yeah, but even if it's quicker and able to resist something like Ice Beam and Freeze Dry, it's still not taking them comfortably. So yeah, you want the last to be good against Kyurem. Thankfully, Magnezone being Scarf helps with Toad, because a bit of his like nasty bubble spin for us, that's cool. We definitely want a specially defensive Corviknight to help with the Aegis Slash, but having the last be immune to Ghost types would still be pretty cool. We're definitely going to make this specially defensive, and since we have something that Revenge Kill, Swords Dance, Rillaboom now, and Scarf Magnezone and also Dragalge, we're going to go ahead and only give it 28 defense. It still lives a +2 Life Orb superpower, and also lives Choice Band or Sheaf Whip or Stealth Rock, but now we can pimp out special defense, so that's helpful there. If we go Body Press U-turn, we're actually going to make it 0 speed. We'll get to that later. But yeah, no, this is definitely going to be our Corviknight spread. At this point, it's either Blissey or Tar last. Now, if it's Tar, I think we go Wishport Clefable. And if it's Blissey, I think we actually go Tar. I really want to use Tar here. It does make us a little weaker to a few things like Bug Buzz, Volcarona with Psychic, I guess. But Urshifu can Revenge Kill that still. Focus Blast Gengar is going to be a problem, but we could play around that, and it's Focus Blast after all. But yeah, Sleptovers, Stealth Rock, Rock Blast. So Thunder Wave is really important, of course. It's like Clef and whatnot. And Thunder Wave on Tar into making sure to go quicker. Yeah, you could beat Combine Clef with that easily enough. Now last move, Flamethrower normally is pretty good for things like Ferrothorn. But we can use Teleport into Urshifu and Dragalge, because we're doing Urshifu Teleport on the Clef. Honestly, because of that, I kind of want to run Toxic for a Powdon. And that's helpful because a Powdon, when paired with like a Rocky Helmet Pokemon, makes it so that Urshifu is really like limited in what it can do, even with Wish plus Teleport. So I kind of want to run Toxic. Dual Status seems pretty cool. Other options, we can run Heavy Slam for Clef, but we've got Magnezone, Dragalge, potentially Iron Head and Corviknight as well, so I'm not loving that prospect too much. Damn, we're really weak to Magnezone. That's my main gripe with this team, but We do have Protect on Clefable to scout move locks into. We might have to run Shed Shell Corviknight, but nothing loves taking the Spec's electric moves, which is unfortunate. Ah, man, I wish we had electric immunity here. I almost want to ditch our Shifu Rapid for Zera Aura and then make Magnezone non-Scarf, but I feel as if that would take a lot of the fun away from the team, as people want to use their Shifu Rapid, so I think we have to accept the weakness to Magnezone here, knowing that if it locks in the Flash Cannon at any point, we can actually trap it with our own Magnezone. We also can definitely make that Corviknight into a Shed Shell variant, or there's a little fancy trick that I've been doing lately where I run a very fast Corviknight, because you don't really need the physical bulk EV. So if you're going more physically defensive Corviknight, you can actually just make it fast. And so therefore it hits 221 or 223 speed or whatever you want to do, but you gotta outrun 219, which is max modest Magnezone, which is Specs Magnezone, and then it can't actually trap you if you run fast U-turn, which is really cool. It also means that you get body press or U-turn quicker than Crawdon. So that can help on some teams, but this team, it doesn't really fit the profile too well because you need the special bulk. So that diminishes that prospect, especially since for Crawdon we have our Shifu Rapid. So yeah. Let's go through Tyranitar's moves here. We're weak to Magnezone, but I mean, I guess you kind of want to have a move to hit Magnezone, if that is the case. Earthquake is definitely a possibility, especially because Earthquake helps threaten Tox effects, but it doesn't actually do much since you have to run max special defense on this Tyranitar, in all likelihood. So, there's also, now what's really cool about Magnezone and Excadrill is they're immune to Toxic and Thunder Wave, so running dual status on things like, Tyranitar Blissey, they can switch in regardless, which is funny. I could run like Focus Punch, that'd be funny. Catch your Mandibles in the Roost or some crap, but nah, it's more of a meme than a reality in all honesty. I wanted to be able to touch Magnezone. I'm gonna go ahead and give it Earthquake, it's fine. Earthquake's really limited in what it can. Oh, we're not giving you Brick Break, no. Thunder Wave still. Earthquake also plays opposing Tyranitar. Again, Magnezone, as we mentioned before. It doesn't take out Toxtricity, which you'll have a Drain Punch of, so it's fine. Zero Aura on the Switch, it's okay. It's not amazing, though. I kind of want to go Flamethrower. Flamethrower is going to do the same amount of damage like Aegis/Corviknight. It'll do more, too. It'll do less to Drill, but that's okay. It hits Tangrowth. You know what? We're going to go Flamethrower. That helps with, yeah, it's fine. And Flamethrower helps with Battlethorn as well, so we'll do that. Yeah, and anyway, we need to go 248, minus 4 speed, and then 8 attack. Why is it not registering? Oh, it didn't register my HP, that's why. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's my spread. And the 8 special attack means that Flamethrower has a better chance to like 2 kill Drill, or maybe 2 kill 0/0 Drill regardless at this point. Yeah. And the 4 AV is just creeping speed. And you need 240 HP and 248 special defense to live Life Orb, Alakazam, Psychic from Fall if it's 252 special attack and has a 228 spread. The 228 spread on Alakazam means there's 28 in defense, 228 in special attack, which means it lives at Powdon's Earthquake and Choice Band to Azumarill's Aqua Jet, which I was using like the early days, like those spread most people use, and it became the spread analysis. But now with Azumarill not getting Choice Band ever and Hippowdon, not being a great check, I guess if you could say that to Alakazam, it's kind of died out. People have been using max special attack for extra special attacking prowess, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't really affect us too much. Anyway, sorry about the little tangent, but so we're gonna make this Shed Shell. Not that we have much to switch into electric moves anyway, but that's fine. And we're really weak to Drill here, but we do have our Shifu Rapid now. Something that our Shifu Rapid teams have been doing that I find to be cool is you don't need body press on Corviknight because you can U-turn into a Shifu Rapid, and from there you're actually able to revenge kill it with Aqua Jet. But locking into Aqua Jet isn't the most fun thing to do, so that's unfortunate. However, you can say that you don't necessarily need U-turn in this team either with Shed Shell, but then you're like, you still want U-turn in the zone because you don't really have anything that loves taking electric attacks. And then you're like, at that point, you just like stand U-turn against zone teams and run leftovers over Shed Shell. So there's this whole conundrum. And a lot of teams run this conundrum, meaning what items and what moves you run on Corviknight. Now, looking down the list, I kind of want Brave Bird to help with grass types, as Dragalge and Magnezone are our only current answers, and it's not like it specs Magnezone. I also kind of want U-turn because it helps get things like Clefable and Magnezone and Dragalge in, and that could potentially go a long way, especially if you're facing Skarmory teams. We could do Brave Bird U-turn. I'm thinking I'm leaning that way right now, And you know what? You definitely need Brave Bird on this team because it breaks the substitute of Aegis Slash. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you're facing one of those like Spell Tag or Leftovers, substitute 3 attacks Aegis Slash, which is the trendy set right now. Technically speaking, Surgeon Strike or Shifu actually does that too, though. But, because Surging Strike 1 breaks this up into 2 kills it if it's the shield form. But let's say we're at the Corviknight hypothetical and you don't want to bring in Urshifu for whatever reason, because they've got like a Rocky Helmet Pokemon in the back. Then, turn 1, they sub as you switch in, because they don't know if they want a close combat Tyranitar or Shadow Ball, Magnezone or Flash Cannon, Clef, whatever it is, so they don't want to predict. So they sub, which is a good play. Then they Shadow Ball and they do like 35 to you, because you got hella special defense. You Brave Bird, it breaks your sub after they attack. And having room to break that sub is important, especially because relying on Urshifu's Surging Strike when Rocky Helmet Pokemon could be in the back isn't great. So we're going to go Brave Bird. That's stuff Roost and Defog as well. So now it's just a matter of Body Press, Iron Head, U-Turn, or whatever else in the last. I think I want U-Turn. Yeah, I'm going to go U-Turn on this team. I still want to have the speed, I guess. I'll undercreep it a couple, just because then you let it to the opposing Corviknight are quicker than you. So if they U-Turn, then you could U-Turn out first. Because you don't want to let anything else take that attack. You want to be slower to get momentum. But also, let's say they're not going for U-Turn, and they're going for Brave Bird. You don't want anything else taking the Brave Bird or Body Press or whatever it is. You don't want the Magnezone take the Body Press. You don't want the Dragalge take the Brave Bird or whatever it might be. You'd rather the Corviknight take it, and then you turn out slower afterwards. Yeah. All right, so that's that. We got, I think, 5 sets down now. We just got to do the Clef EVs, and we're good. Double checking here real quick. Alright, Brave Bird, Roost, U-Turn, Defog, yup. We got Tyranitar down. We need to make a choice Bender Shifu Rapid, right? Surging Strike, close. Oh, are we? We're not right or Shifu, my bad. Surging Strike, close combat, Aqua Jet, U-Turn, Aqua Jet. No, not I-Turn, U-Turn. Aqua Jet. Now, I like running Jolly on Choice Bender Shifu because there's a lot of Adamant Life Orb regular Shifu, there's a lot of Rotom Heat, there's a lot of Modest Churum, a lot of other things in SP tier right now, like, I guess Jolly Rule Boom, although it's gonna, Grassy Glide use, so it's not really neither here nor there, but the point is it's a pretty congested speed tier, and there are no calcs that really directly impact it either way, so yeah, I think I like this a lot. Magnezone is Scarf. Now, you don't need actually much more. You don't need max speed here, I think. At +1, Magnezone. Let me get Magnezone here. I think you just need to hit like 350 Choice Scarf. Yeah, so you need to. I think I like hitting 240 because I outrun 0 speed base 100s after, yeah. So I run 240 speed EVs basically. So this being said, if I get knocked off or shirked or whatever it might be, I still outrun 0 speed base 100s. But also, I don't have like unnecessary excess speed EVs, so I'm still outrunning things like Gengar and anything slower than that, Drakion, Keldeo, Adamant Cinderace, base 105 to be like Zarude and stuff. Yeah, actually, we're a little vulnerable to Zarude, but Dragalge plus Wishport should be okay. We can revenge kill it with Flash Cannon. So yeah, and then you pump out Special Attack, of course, and then you throw out a little extra. I think it's like 16 or 24 EVs or 16 EVs into physical defense, just help with body press damage output. All right, that helps. Yup, that's done. So now it's just Clefable, and we're making it Wish plus Teleport, as I mentioned before. Really need that out of this team. It's going to help get things in. Honestly, Wish plus Teleport Clef is kind of broken on the ladder right now. It's just that good. If you compare it with the right breakers, right combinations, right Pokemon that need that HP replenishment, it's going to go a long way. So yeah, when we want to run max physical defense, because it's our primary Urshifu check, and we really just don't need special bulks, yeah. And as I always preach, go with, whatever it is, the amount of speed IVs, sorry. Thank you, so you're still quicker than a Powdon, but you're slower than the Teleport Clef, so you get this lower Teleport off. It also helps with Blissey as well, as you can underspeed them. So yeah. Alright, so we got Tar, we got Corviknight, we got Urshifu Rapid Strike, we have Clefable, we have Dragalge, we have Magnezone, we're going to name it Dragalge goes in. Alright, so now that we have it, we're on our 929 HL, which is all that. Again, for my newer viewers, I've used the laddering a ton over the years, but over the months rather. It really hasn't been years, it's been months I've been running this channel, but not something I've done a ton recently due to the fact I've had computer issues, followed by OLT, followed by computer issues, followed by the fact that the Cinderace suspect, so it's like 1, 2, 3. But now finally I'm able to ladder with more fun stuff again on this alt. I'm into 1600s, I think. So we decayed a ton, 7 used in a while, but this looks like a pretty interesting matchup. We're against Glock here. He has a 1629 ranking, but he's got no switches to Dragalge. So you already know we're going to lead off with it. Hopefully he doesn't lead Cinderace and clicks Zen Headbutt, as that could absolutely be problematic. Again, our match between Cinderace is not great. I'd advise using this with caution in a Cinderace metagame and then waiting until the metagame ends, but there are outs against it. Urshifu's Urshifu Rapid Strikes Aqua Jet does a million to it. Could even kill it from full health potentially. And if you pivot into things like Corviknight on the non-power balls and go to that on power ball, it can help. Or if it's not a Gunk Shot variant, Clef can come in and out of it repeatedly, so that helps. If it's not high jump kick, then Dragalge at least made a U-turn and then you can switch out. So there are some pros and cons to it, but you can finesse around it. It's just not ideal. I classify this team as absolutely weak to Cinderace, but it can be good in a post-Cinderace metagame if you don't face Magnezone, and also using Dragalge. So you're bound to incur some weakness, especially with Urshifu Rapid. So yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get into it here. So he's got a Ninetales, a Cinderace, a Charizard, a Poltergeist, Butterfree, I believe, yeah, and a Dragapult. Definitely some unconventional Pokemon like Butterfree and Poltergeist, but hey, that's fine. Zard, Cinderace, and Sun. Even if Ninetales over Torkoal, he's definitely going to pose a major threat to our team. Thankfully, our Tyranitar should divert the weather into a more favorable rush for us. Hopefully, he clicks a move. I'd like to actually play this game, but I guess we're waiting. We are awaiting. Okay, I guess I'll pause until he comes back, or he does not come back. Let's wait and see. Well, I regret to inform you guys that the time has run out for Mr. Glock, and it seems as if we're going to advance in this battle as he was too scared of our Dragalge and my Finchinator avatar, and well, that's a wrap, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and find another game here. I guess we're going to chalk it up to a nice preliminary win to start things out. But anyway, guys, what's up? I guess just to fill you guys in what's going on for me, I'm going to the beach this weekend on Saturday. Yeah, don't worry, it's going to be very socially distanced. There are not going to be many people there. I'm really conscious of the pandemic that's going on right now, and I think it's super important. I basically always wear a mask outside of the house, even if it's just like walking down the street at this point. But it's nice to get out of the house for once. It's been a lot of time where I've just kind of been inside my house. And also, I have an informal job offer from a company I've been interviewing with, which is really cool. I just filled out some paperwork today. I'm going to get a formal offer on Monday about that, so that's really great. And looking forward to starting working in the next couple weeks, hopefully. What else? Well, I'm recording this. It's now Saturday morning at 12:05 a.m. But it feels like Friday because, But my birthday is on Tuesday, the 29th, which is cool because playoff baseball starts then. And unfortunately, there's a presidential debate, which I'm not going to be a huge fan of, but that's fine. Anyway, that aside, personal stuff aside, we're against Talos Knight here. We finally got a game. He has a Clefable. He unfortunately does have a Magnezone, which is going to be a major threat to our team, and a Cinderace. So we're going to have to play very well here. But he also has a Marowak Alola, Magnezone, Mandibuzz, Rillaboom. Okay, we're going to leave with Dragalge here because I want to get... Oh, well, does Zen Headbutt even kill Dragalge in one hit? Stacks, Cinderace, Ubers. Does it run Zen Headbutt Ubers? I guess there's not many Toxics in Ubers. Okay, well, Zen Headbutt. We have a lot of HP. We have 297. So we're going to go ahead and pump that HP IR a little bit. Alright, so it's only 25% chance to kill. We're going to just go for a Specs Draco here. Hopefully, he if he's Zen Headbutts, he doesn't flinch, or he's not adamant and get a high roll. Yeah. Alright, let me just... Yeah, he's Zen Headbutts. Alright, don't kill. Alright, he does 97. Don't flinch, please. Draco connects, and we do get a kill on our first turn with Dragalge. That is a phenomenal start there. He got a mid-roll, as you can see, because it's 88.8 to 105. That works out. He goes to Rillaboom here. Seeing if we're Shed Shell Corviknight... Oh, he's actually... we're just going to Draco here. He knocks off. That's totally fine. And now here, we can go to Corviknight, and we can go for the Brave Bird. And if he goes Magnezone, then we can get on our way out of here, and that's fine. Yeah, he goes Marowak on the Brave Bird. And now it's probably Boomerang. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go Tar on the Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll go ahead and set up Rock Throne here. We should be able to live a Boomerang and probably force him out. So here he goes Rillaboom. Alright, that works for us. Now we're going to go right back to Corviknight here. He doesn't even have his defense boost. If he goes Magnezone, we do have the Shed Shell, so it's helpful. He goes for the knockoff, and it gets a critical hit. That's really unfortunate. Alright, we're going to go for the U-turn here, though, predicting the Magnezone. And if he stays in, it still does a nice amount of damage. He goes Mandibuzz. Well, okay. We'll take this opportunity to go to our own Magnezone here. And I really don't think he's Lightning Rod. I don't know if I want to risk it, though. We'll risk it. We'll go for the Volt. And he is unfortunately Lightning Rod. Ah, man. That's fine. We'll go ahead and bring the Tyranitar in here. I don't think he's going to go for the Boomerang. But I don't know if he has it, honestly. Stealth Rock? He does have it. Oh, and he gets a... Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. no big deal, as we can now go to our Urshifu and click the Surging Strikes. It's going to do a lot to anything. It should be able to take this out for sure, and it does just that. Takes out in the first hit. He goes Rillaboom now again. We're going to go ahead and get in our Clefable at this point. Hopefully he goes for Grassy Glide. Okay, that's chill. Now we can go for the Wish at this point. And Sword Dance. Okay. We'll teleport here. If he Grassy Glides, this is no big deal. We should be able to stomach it. He goes knock off the predicting Corviknight. That's great. Okay. We're going to U-turn, predicting that, yeah, okay, we got that right, perfect. Now we get the Clefable back in, and we can heal this up. I don't mind if he clicks Defog either, as Rocks are impacting both of us. So he goes for the U-turn here. We Wish, she goes Magnezone, and now we're going to go for the trap of his Magnezone with our Magnezone. He goes for the Vultures. That's fine, because we heal all the way back up now, and we actually are pretty threatening to his team at this point. He goes Rillaboom. We're going to go for the Volt Switch here. I don't want him to trap me with this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. He goes Knock Off, and now here, we're going to go for the U-turn again. Hopefully he doesn't go Magnezone. Hopefully he goes Magnezone on that, because that's what we're trying to do here. We know he specs Magnezone now. Probably specs Analytic as well. I really don't want to take any specs Analytic hits. He keeps going Mandibuzz, which I don't find really the brightest play. But that's fine with me. We're just going to go for a Thunderbolt. Actually, we'll go for the Volt Switch. Yeah, that's fine. And he stomachs the Volt Switch comfortably, but now we can go Urshifu on the U-turn, and that's great, because Grassy Train only has one more turn. I really don't think he's going to go for the Grassy Glide either. Let's see if we have a chance of living the Grassy Glide, because he's not Life Orb or Choice Band boosted. So Rillaboom, Swords Dance, and no item. We're just going to give it... Oh, no, Frozen. No. We're going to give it a Level Ball. Sure. Against Urshifu. Rapid. No, it still does too much. We'll go to Clap then. That's... Actually, we'll go Corp. He went for Grassy... Oh, that works wonderfully. Okay, Okay, we'll go for the U-turn here. He goes to... Oh, that works so nice for us. Because now he doesn't have priority. So what's he going to do? We can just Surging Strike here. And yeah, that takes out the Mandibuzz, of course. And now he's going to probably go right back to the Rillaboom. We'll just throw away the Corviknight now. He goes for the Grassy Glide. And yeah, that's fine. Because now we can go to Magnezone. Actually, no, now what? Don't we just go Clef here? And Wish up first? Yeah. He Swords Dances, that's fine. So we saw before the Grassy Glide did how much to us? 37. So let's calc against max defense level. We should live at a +2. We're at 74. Okay, we're not going to live that. So what if we go Magnezone here? I think our players actually just go for Protect. Yeah, he Swords Dances again. Does +4 kill? It does kill. We need to double protect it. We don't get it. Okay. But that's... Yeah, we probably lose that. Alright, that's fine. Well played. We just got a Surging Strike here and hope he switches. Yeah, he goes... Okay, he threw away the Clap. But, yeah, I don't think we can win the game now. He's probably going to go... Hopefully he goes back. He goes Rillaboom. Okay, we got to win this 50-50. We'll go Magnezone here. He Grassy Glided. Okay, wait. There's a chance in hell. We're going to Body Press there. No! He Swords Danced. Okay. So it means he's going to knock off here. He knocked off that. Now he's going to Grassy Glide here. No, I don't think we can do this. No. There's too much. Oh, we got the crit, but it didn't matter, you know. Good game. It was a tight game. Our only players hope he chokes and stays in. He doesn't choke. Yeah, okay, good game. We had to get double protect. It came down to that. Alright, really good game, man. Well played. That was actually really fun. And double protect, keep in mind, guys, it's not favorable this gen. So he was favored in that end game. Now, it did come down to some 50-50s all over the place, but overall, that was such a nicely played game by the opponent. It was just really fun. So let's get into another game. Hopefully, we could get another win under our belts here now. Yeah, no, we're waiting for another game here. But damn, that was tense. Analytic Magnezone is just such a threat to our team, unfortunately. Magnapole as well, but yeah, no, it's really hard to play around, and that game exhibited that there, because we really were so limited with our Corviknight, because every time we let it in, it would get a kill with Thunderbolt, because we lost our Dragalge because we had to trade that with the Cinderace. So, Yeah, and that's the issue with not having electric community, unfortunately. And that's one of the fatal flaws of this team. But that is, oh, we're against another Cinder. We've been 3 out of 3 Cinderace. All right, it's one of those nights, but that's fine. So just to read out the full team, it's Scizor, Conkeldurr, Cinderace, Zeraora. Actually, a little weak to Zeraora too. We can deal with though. Clefable and Reuniclus. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and lead off with our Shifu Surging Strikes. He leads with the Reuniclus. All right, we'll just go U-turn here. Gives us an idea of how bulky it is with the U-turn. It does 80, so it's very offensive. We'll go Corviknight though, especially defensive. He future sights, it's fine. U-turn should take him out here since he's got like very offensive threats. Yeah, he goes Cinderace. That's chill. We'll go Clef here, and now we're just gonna go ahead and go Tyranitar. And if he U-turns, he U-turns. He's Flare Blitzes. Okay. I'll go ahead and retreat because he's high jump kick. He's just U-turn. I wish I rocked him, but that's fine. He goes Scizor now. We're gonna predict the U-turn and just teleport. He does U-turn. He only does 16%, so he's not banned. He's probably got some offensive investment though. Now we can get Dragalge in here, and I think we just go for the Draco. Yeah, I think it'll do a ton to the Scizor. And he protects on the Draco. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, really? I mean, if we weren't its choice, then it just died. That's unfortunate. We'll go Clef here as he teleports. I don't know. I'm just assuming that's a pretty poor play in my book. But hey, it's Assault Vest for your Nicholas. Okay, finding not to soft. It's Life Orb. Okay. I'll protect that. He goes Conkeldurr. Well, that's fine with me. I'll just Moonblast again here because there's no way he's going to stand Facade. Is he going to stand? Okay, he stays in and goes for the Facade, but we would have comfortably survived that if not for an untimely critical hit. But of course, the game is not our friend here, so it's fine. We'll go for a Flip Turn here because surely he preserves this for Mach Punch later. Damn, that was super unfortunate. We needed Clef there so badly. Oh, man. I don't know if we could win this now, unfortunately. Well, that one stinks. That one stinks for sure, man. Just trying to figure out a way to come back from that. Well, we need to get this turn right. If he stays in and clicks Drain Punch for some reason, which I can't quite fathom because we've 2 Pokemon weak to Mach Punch, coupled with the Shifu Rapid, which would take a ton from it. So if he stays in, we definitely are going to lose. But we need to go for the Flip Turn because we need to bait into Scizor. Probably get some chip on that with Magnezone, and then later on we could spam Sludge Wave once that's gone. He goes Scizor, that works perfectly. Now, you know what? Actually, we're just going to go Shifu. He doesn't have a water resist, so that makes this Shifu Rapid very threatening. And that's like a win path here. But the issue is that now without Clefable, the Zeraora is just as threatening to our team, and I don't like that at all. And the thing is, Clefable is very good against Zeraora, especially if it's not special, it's physical, because we're very physically defensive. And we'll have to see what it is. Okay, that's going to do 29, it's going to do 28, it's going to do 30. Okay. Well, it does enough anyway. It leaves it in range for just about anything, including potentially Stealth Rock. But he goes Zeraora. Now we have to go to Dragalge here and take a 17.2% Life Orb of Volt Switch. So Life Orb, oh man, yeah, we really need a Clef for this. So he could just stalled it out. He goes Cinderace now. I'm going to predict the Zen Headbutt and go Tyranitar. He goes for the U-turn though, and yeah, now we're just bleeding out. And that makes it so that this losing Clefable for virtually nothing is so much more unfortunate. Alright, we could probably force some trades here. He goes this. We're just going to go Tar on the rocks. Or he knocked off? Predicting what? Well, that is a great way to get back in the game, as not only do we get rocks, which are going to pressure Reuniclus, they're going to pressure Zeraora, they might even kill Scizor, but on top of that, we also now saved ourselves the Death Fire, which is great. Now, I don't think he's going to go for the fighting move. We're going to go Magnezone here as he goes for the Volt Switch. He gets a crit, which is even more unfortunate now. He goes Cinderace. I don't think we need to risk it being... Yeah, we go. Okay, that's fine. So now we go our Shifu Rapid here, and Aqua Jet actually looks kind of threatening, which is funny. So we're just going to go for the Jet here. Hopefully he doesn't go Clef on this. He stays in. That's great. Okay, so we took that out. All of a sudden, 2 of the major threats are down, and Zeraora is at only 69%. He does go Reuniclus, though, which is similarly threatening to our team. We're going to go Corviknight here, and we can thankfully withstand the assault of attacks as to throw at us, be it Future Sight or whatever else it might be. Yeah, we get the Brave Bird off there. He goes for the knockoff, which is cool and all, but yeah, he's still Life Orb. So we'll go for another Brave Bird here in case it kills. Oh, it just falls just short, and he is recover. Oh, dang. All right, we got to go Roost here. He goes Zeraora. we're going to go ahead and go right back to Magnezone here. As he goes for another Volt Switch. And hopefully he hasn't caught on to the fact that we're Scarf. You know, I think we have to click Flash Cannon no matter what he goes to. Yeah, okay. Actually, this Magnezone does look like it's in a pretty damn decent position. As he goes Scizor, and it's leftover Scizor. We actually do trap it. So you know what? We're going to Volt Switch to take it out. And now, I don't think that anything can kill the Dragalge and outrun it. Like, the Clefable is slower, it's Wishport. Yeah, so you know what? This is perfect. I don't think there's Arrow has a way to kill me. So he goes Reuniclus, and he's like, there's no way it lives as a Sludge Wave, right? Oh, it's actually, it's like back special defense. Well, he goes future, he doesn't even have Psych. Okay, this is perfect. So we take that up there, and now we're gonna trade. Wait, why didn't he go Clef and Protect? We're gonna just, oh, he's gonna Volt Switch. That's why we're gonna go Magnezone to Volt Switch. Yeah, okay, now this dies, but now we go right back to Dragalge, and we can spam Sludge Wave for the win. All right, so we were able to come back from that game. That was a really intense game. This team generating some mad close games. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, despite an unfortunate start, we were able to rebound, and I'm really happy with how I played this one, but definitely some more work to do in future games. Good game to Langford, well played. Doesn't seem like he's wanting to say good game. Well, all right, I respect you. I respect the salt, although I feel a fair on that one, but that's fine. Anyway, so let's get back on top of things. We're gonna go ahead and find one more game. You know, we're only at 35 minutes, and team building took 20 minutes. You know, we're gonna find 2 or 3 more games. I'm really feeling it tonight, so why the hell not, guys? But anyway, let me know your thoughts on Dragalge in the comments, guys. I've been engaging with so many of you in the comments. There's one person I've been talking about in some videos recently, or talking with in the comments of some videos recently, rather, that was discussing a lot about their issues with Smogon and the tiering system. And, you know, not all of them applied to us. A lot of them were more general stuff, and it was a great dialogue. And initially, I thought they were kind of like one of those, like, people that just didn't really understand. But no, we actually had a really great dialogue. It was really cool. They've been around for a while now, and that was cool. Stuff like that's fun, but a lot of you guys feel like you kind of just ask questions out of stuff that have been already touched on in the videos. That's lame, because I've got to answer like the same question 10 times, and I already answered it once already. But I mean, aside from those comments, it's been so amazing interacting with you guys. Be talking about Pokemon, talking about hobbies, real life stuff, whatever it is, and it's great. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Oh god, we're facing someone named Magnezone, but they don't have a Magnezone. Thank god. Alright, and we actually have Tyranitar against Chandelure, so that's a pretty good matchup there, but there are some other threatening elements. We're going to lead with Urshifu Rapid. It looks pretty damn threatening against this team, so that's good. I'm tired, but I'm liking the look of this matchup quite a bit. I do wish I had an ability to trap the Ferrothorn in this game in particular, but that's fine. We might have to call it in close combat into like a Chandelure or some crap like that. That'd be funny, so yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I was just checking attacks. But yeah, it looks like Finchinator is taking his or her time here. So let's just go through the full team. It's Azumarill, Hydreigon, Corviknight, Alakazam, Ferrothorn, and Chandelure. Now, right off the bat, something that stands out to me is that it's probably going to be Stealth Rock and Ferrothorn. Since he's got Stealth Rock and... Okay, you know what? There's no way in hell he stays in here. We're going to close... This is why you don't predict on the ladder. They just stay in and let it happen. Just like, oh my god, I wish I could trap it. I wish I could trap it. Wow. When I didn't have the trapping magnet, but he just let it go turn 1. Like, how beautiful is that? Now we're going to Corviknight, not to risk any madness. He goes Nasty Plot, but that's fine, because we live even a +2 Life Orb with this specially defensive set, so you can go ahead and U-turn here. As you see, it only does 60, and now he's in Aqua Jet range. And since we're on the ladder, I don't know if these guys are predicting, we're just going to go for that Aqua Jet. He goes to Corviknight, which is fine. He's almost definitely going to go for a U-turn here, but we're going to go Magnezone just in case anyway, as a Scarf Magnezone. So let's say he goes Chandelure here. I feel safe just clicking Volt Switch against this despite having Tyranitar. I don't think it's going to be Scarf, and he goes Alakazam, perhaps predicting the Tyranitar and trying to get a Focus Blast off. So see, that Volt Switch was a great play there by us, and Scarf enabled that Volt Switch to happen. That's great. We're going to go right back to our Urshifu Rapid now, as it's very threatening to his team, barring Azumarill, and honestly, I'm just going to go for the U-turn here. I'm a little scared of a Belladrum, but, you know, actually, we're going to go Surging Strike, predicting that, yeah, and he goes for the Player Off, takes this out, but that's fine. He's at low health now, and he's likely, losing to the Magnezone in the long haul, so we can go ahead and get a Volt Switch off. He goes Chandelure, we go Tar, we can go ahead and get Rocks up. This can't really threaten us. Maybe Pain Split, but Trick, that's totally chill with me. I will just go with Clef. I don't think you can 2-kill Clef with Energy. Oh, Energy Ball. Well, okay, we were locked into Rocks, dude. You could have clicked the Fire. Yeah, like that does 42 at least. I mean, I guess it's not Overheat then. Alright, he gets to drop, which is unfortunate. It's fine. We'll protect you up to full. I get Tar back in here. He gets to drop. Okay, he's going to go Corpse. We're going to go our own Corp. It's fine, and now we can roost up here. Okay, we U-turn here. Don't you? He's taunt U. How is that possible to run taunt and U-turn? And defense. Is it mono U-turn? That's a bit weird. Okay, that does. It's like especially if I'm not sure what the set is, but it's fine. He goes Drake in here now. We're gonna go back to Tar. He goes Nasty Plot. That's fine. We can just spam Rock Blast, put it in range. We live that. That's great. He goes Flash Cannon there. We're gonna go Rock Blast again. If he's Roost, it's a little bit of a nuisance. He does just kills it. Okay, that's perfect. So now we go Magnezone here. Volt Switch should take it out, I think. Oh no. Well, he's gonna not go Flash Cannon. He goes Flame. Okay, we live that. That's okay. It's fine. He goes to Zoomrill now. We'll just Moonblast in case he Belladrum for some unknown reason. I can't risk that. He goes Liquidation. Okay, that's fine. We can go right to Magnezone here now, and we're gonna go for the Volt Switch here. As he goes Corviknight, firing that off. Now we go to our own Corviknight, and that's fine because Brave Bird here. Yeah, and if he kills us, he kills us. Liquidation is fine. Now we can just Volt Switch here, take that out, and now this should be able to 1v1 it. Yeah, good game. All right, that was a fun one. All right. Yeah, because there's no way this kills it with one shot, and we just Draco, or honestly, Flip Turn puts it in Magnezone range, and that's fine too. Yeah, all right. Anyway, let's keep the ball rolling. We get 1 or 2 more games here, but let me know your thoughts on Dragalge in the comments below. And if you guys are enjoying this creative, funky OU building, OU live kind of content, be sure to hit that like button. And if you guys are one of the 40 to 45% of my viewers that are not subscribed to the channel, let me tell you guys, that subscription would mean the world to me. We just passed 5,000. We're already over 5.1K actually. I'd love to hit, 7, 8K this year. That'd be amazing. It'd be a great start to my YouTube, especially since I've only been really doing this on a serious level since like early June, late May. And we've already risen so much, which is just amazing in my eyes. And to top that all off, what else I can say? Oh yeah, we got the Discord server that'll link in the description below. We have like 700, 800 people in there. It's just great talking with y'all. I mean, I've made so many new friends, and I think that's really the best part about this. I love making friends. Anyway, so this is an example of a matchup where we want to use our Shifu Rapid Strike wisely, because it doesn't do well against Pex and even Dragapult, but you're able to abuse those Pokemon with U-turn. For example, U-turn into Toxapex means that Dragalge and Magnezone are able to come in, whereas U-turn into Dragapult means that we get Tar in, or I get Clef in to help heal stuff up. So we're just going to go ahead and lead with this. We'll U-turn here. I think he's just going to Moonblast, but maybe he's not Rocks. He might be Calm Mind actually here. Well, we'll go Dragalge just in case. He goes Moonblast, that's Life Orb, okay. We're gonna Draco here. No way he stays. And I want to test the damage on the Corviknight. Maybe mid-ground Pex in case he picked the poison. He goes, oh my god. He went Hippo. And he paid the ultimate price. We're just gonna Draco again. I can't risk it. I can't risk him going for a slot phone. That'd be so embarrassing. Okay, what? See, this is why you don't predict on the ladder. You predict sometimes, but you don't overpredict. You set this up for a Shifu, right? But like, he's never going for close. We're gonna go our Shifu Rapid here. He's never going close. He's gonna go, yeah, he was U-turn, exactly. You don't want to let Clef get chipped or like take it, an Iron Head there. That's perfect. Okay, this is an example of a mid-ground where there are some possible plays there. And if I go Clefable and say a Wicked Blow, it's great. I can heal up, I don't take much damage. I take more with there's a Shifu, but if he goes for a U-turn, that's even better if I go to this tier. Now, we know this is Life Orb. We're actually just going to go for the Surge Strike. He's giving us this damage on the Clef when he's 2 Pokemon at Wallet, so we're going to take it and run. As he goes for the Moonblast, takes that. That's fine, though, because now all of a sudden, we can spam Volt Switch with this Magnezone all game because his Powder Dodge stuff. See, that's a favorable trade for us. Even if he heals it up later, that means it's at the expense of going something here, losing momentum, and getting trapped in what I call the Vortex. And you include Volt Switching and U-turning your way to slowly chip down their team. And yeah, he ultimately just says, okay, it's not worth taking that sacrifice, so he fires off the Clefable. And when he fires that Clefable off, I'm like, okay, that's great. Now, all of a sudden, nothing like punishes our Clef, because that was a Calm Mind Life Orb Clef, which would have punished our Clef, but now our own Clefable is able to just wish and teleport throughout his whole team. And yeah, he could maybe go Pex and just, knock us off, or set up, whatever, Toxic Spikes, I don't know. He goes Dragapult, though. He's just gonna go Thunder Wave, but we can get a Moonblast off there, and he misses the Thunder Wave. That's great. Now we're gonna go Zone, because at this point we've already gotten the chip on it, which is enough to be necessary, so that's helpful too. Yeah, I think he's probably just gonna go for a U-turn or a Thunder Wave here. So there's no reason to go for anything else. He goes for the U-turn, and that's fine. Again, because look, Magnezone does well, and he doesn't know we're Scarf, so we can just go for that Volt Switch here. Right? He doesn't expect that, and now there's no way he goes close combat. He's gonna go Wicked Blow. Yeah, and I think that's banded Wicked Blow damage, so that's even better. We can get Rocks up here, and I just feel like we're in a great position, as you guys can see. So yeah, it's probably gonna be our last battle for this live, but this has been super fun, and I hope you guys are feeling the same. Ultimately, we're going to go ahead and go to our Clefable here. We're going to execute our game plan where we wish and teleport into things and, you know, do the whole dance and kill the Toxapex with one Draco meter, hopefully. That'd be amazing. Not going to happen here. As, I don't even want it. Yeah, I got to go this. And now Thunderbolt looks great here, honestly. I'm just going to Thunderbolt, yeah. No, we're quicker. We're Scarf. So you can't do that. You can't kill us with Dragapult. Draco would not kill us, obviously, and the rest of them just drop the Thunderbolt. Yeah, good game. And he's either going to forfeit or he's going to let these two Pokemon die to Thunderbolt, and that's going to be that. So, alright, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Dragalge madness. It's super fun. We got a couple kills with it. This game that I powered on did so much damage to Draco Meteor. I also get to try a cool Magnezone, Scarf Magnezone, and Urshifu Rapid Strike. So definitely let me know your thoughts on all those Pokemon in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out our Discord server. And also, if you guys are really taking this competitive Pokemon thing seriously and you want to get better, check out Jambet's book. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's your one-stop shop to getting better at the game. It's just really, it goes over it perfectly, and if you put in the time into reading it and playing the game, you're going to absolutely get better. There are things I learned from it that I never knew before, I never thought of before in that light, and I've played this game for 9 years. It's really a great resource, and yeah, alright, thank you guys so much. Have an absolutely great day. Hopefully this will go up on Sunday. If not, then definitely Monday alongside Metagame Monday, which is going to be coming. And yeah, no, alright, have a great day, guys. It's Finch, it's been lit. Peace out, guys. Bye.